Hola, mis amores. Welcome back to Messages from Lahierophant, brought to you by the Taurus Garden. First of all, I want to thank all of my day ones that have been rocking with me since the beginning, and a big, huge, super welcome and bienvenido to all of my new subscribers. So, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Last month was possibly the worst month I have had all year. And while I was successful at quitting smoking marijuana for the first time in 20 years, there were several other things in my life that truly fell apart. It was extremely challenging time for me, and I started to hit a wall when it comes to uploading content because YouTube's analytics is telling me most people aren't watching my videos past the 2-minute mark. So I lost a little of my enthusiasm and have gotten seriously behind in my work. I'm sure there's a very large possibility that I need to stop comparing myself to others and start living in the moment with a spirit of gratitude. Nevertheless, I did it, and I'm going to continue to push forward, and I'm going to continue to upload as much content as I can this month in English and in Spanish, while I continue to put action behind giving myself grace. And to whomever needs to hear this, grace means to give unconditional love, acceptance, and forgiveness, even if you feel like you don't deserve it, to give yourself the ability to make mistakes without punishment. Okay? So, with that being said, my disclaimer is I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetic potty mouth, which I'm trying to curb because YouTube doesn't like the 4-letter words. But I am prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get your message across. So, with that being said, I've already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to starting. So, we're going to jump right in and get it cracking. All right, Aries. So, right off the top, I usually start with the major arcanas, but with you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go in on these minor arcanas because you have so many swords here. And your overall being the 5 of Swords is telling me that there's an energy this month, the month of November, that you're going to kind of feel defeated. You know, there's going to be this need for you to kind of surrender. Be sure that you're not engaging in any self-sabotaging behavior. You could be dealing with, some type of abuse, to be honest with you, especially with this 3 of Swords and this 10 of Swords energy. It's just giving a rough time. Okay. One thing I will say is that this is going to be the ending for something for you all, Aries. This is going to be like the final straw. I'm hearing the final countdown. This is it. This is the last nail in the coffin for whatever the situation is that you're going to be dealing with this month. The 3 of Swords is going to be the pain that you're going to be feeling from this death. There could be some type of energy of betrayal going on. There could be some type of it's basically like a death, the pain that you feel from the death of something, from the ending of something that's going on right here. There's a need for you to be very logical with what you are, with what your movements are, especially here with the Hermit. This God of Swords is saying that you really need to go within yourself, maybe take some time to yourself. We're not needing to socialize that much this month. I am getting a strong energy of winter, where your challenges are going to be starting winter. And then you have these cups, which means spring is when, things are going to start to kind of become better. This Son of Cups is telling me that you have some type of news coming in that I feel like you're going to feel like is not good news. Okay. And then there's this energy here of you trying to figure out what your options are from here. You may be in some type of fantasy. You may be feeling, like you can't focus properly, like this is all a dream, like there's this wishful thinking here for whatever this ending could be. All right. Now, what I will say is that you're going to have to be very determined this month in order to get through this challenging situation. Your dreams are going to be very important this month. This High Priestess energy is telling me that your intuition is trying to tell you something, and you're going to have to keep your masculine and feminine energies balanced this month. And that is why it's a good reason for you to, the action that, because you see you have no wands. Okay. So the action that needs to be taken here is within the Hermit, is to go within yourself to make sure that you keep the light amongst all of the darkness that you may be feeling this month. Okay? There's a need for you to overcome something this month. This Chariot card is telling you that you're going to have to go within to overcome something this month. And again, I just feel like you're going to be definitely feeling like, oh my gosh, this can't be happening. This is a dream. Like, this can't be happening. And so you're in a space where you're really trying to figure out what to do next or how to move next from this situation. Now, you do have this energy of youthful naivety. Is that what I'm trying to say? With this, like, your emotions are very everywhere. Like, you're emotionally immature this month, or whatever the news that's coming in is going to make you very emotional regarding whatever is going on. And that's why you have the God of Swords here, is because just because you are feeling emotional, it's telling you you have to really rein those emotions into a spirit of logic and structure and what needs to be done mentally for you. Like I say, the winter of 2024 into 2025 is going to be challenging for you. Be sure that you're going within yourself to move forward and overcome the obstacles that are coming your way. Watch your mouth and what you're saying to people and how you're saying it, because, you know, your words can hurt. And it feels as if you will really start to have some reprieve to whatever this situation that is going to be happening this month by the spring of the year. Okay? So I'm going to give a final warning to you all, Aries, to mind your temper, mind your aggression and hostility throughout this challenging time, because maybe that in itself, maybe, you know, your mouth is the source of this ending that could come, or this heartbreak that you're dealing with. You know, if you go within yourself and you're like, no, I need to make sure that I don't say that, but you know, act anyway, or speak anyway, it could come back to, you know, haunt you later on, something that you just can't take back, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and grab any clarification cards for you all. For Aries, thank you, God Most High, for messages for Aries for the month of November 2024. Thank you, God. Messages for Aries for the month of November of 2024. All right. The overall is the bouquet. Okay. So here we're getting more details to your month. We're getting more details to the month. There is something abusive going on in your month. Okay, this right here, it's like beating a dead horse, or being like whipped, a spanking, a lesson that's being learned the hard way, which is those clouds of confusion coming in. It seems as if this is going to be a hard new beginning for you, especially when it comes to anything that you have or are in partnership with. But there's this energy of you going over the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, and you're being insane. Basically, you need to figure out what path you're going to be taking. Now, this garden situation and the birds are telling me that there's a lot of room for socialization and communication, which is probably where that Five of Swords is coming in, for you to be sure that you're watching what you say, the information you divulge to other people, whether that's any of their business or not. You know, I'm feeling like, and you've got this bouquet again with the Page of Cups, or the Son of Cups. That is information or an offer of some sort coming in towards you, right? And then that right there is going to be the new beginning after all of this chaos that you're dealing with. All right. One thing I will say about this reading is that it's very much up to you. The way that your month of November could fall is solely going to be based on how you react and how you act as well towards whatever challenges come in your way. All right. For some of you guys, like I say, there is an air of abuse, bullying. That's really what I can really just like I say, whippings, spankings, things of that sort. Maybe you're going to feel like the universe is whooping your ass a little bit this month. It could be that, but there's a lesson behind that. And then it's almost as if like you need to be prepared for the confusion. You need to be prepared for something to go wrong within any type of partnership that you have. You need to be prepared to know that for some of you guys, this could be information of a wedding, right? Information of a wedding that is going to take place, and how you feel about these people getting married. Maybe there's some energy of like, when is it going to be my turn? Or, you feel salty because maybe it's your ex getting married, and, things of that sort. But it's giving this need for a new beginning, and the offer that's going to come in after these clouds part. There's a need for you to be very reflective and intuitive throughout whatever you have going on this month, and acknowledging where you're triggered, how this makes you feel, and the best way to deal with your triggers. Okay, let us move on here and grab your energetic exchanges for the month of November. Thank you, God Most High, for messages for Aries. Ooh, let me do that one again. For the month of November of 2024. Thank you, God Most High. Messages for Aries for the month of November of 2024. To train a warrior. Okay, so I'm going to do this one last. You have waved the white flag, which means surrender, right? There is rock bottom. I told you, this month is going to be a challenging month for you, Aries, okay? You are going to feel like you are at rock bottom. But in order for you to break free from rock bottom, you're going to need to surrender. Surrender to the things that are happening. Surrender to your emotions, okay? Because it's not just you it's not just you, Aries, that is dealing with this. You have people that are also dealing with this, that are watching you and how you deal with it. You have a lot of white in your reading, meaning clarity. Again, I can reiterate for you guys that you're going to need to be in a space of solitude with that hermit, a space of clarity to know, again, whatever options that you need to take, that Seven of Cups energy, and making sure that you're choosing the correct cup. Messages from God Most High for Aries for the month of November of 2024. Thank you, God Most High. Messages for Aries for the month of November 2024. The Librarian. Okay, so as you can see, you've got rock bottom and the black hole. All of these are pretty self-explanatory of the depression and anxiety or hurt that you're going to be feeling this month. The Dependent, meaning that you could be taking a loss on someone that you were dependent on, someone that really helped to nurture you. Or it may mean that you are going to feel dependent on someone, needing for them to nurture you this month to get out of this black hole, to get out of this rock bottom moment. And the Librarian, again, I feel like for one, you guys are going to be reading a lot this month and taking in a lot of information. But then also, this is an energy of learning. This is an energy of receiving information. You have, again, that bouquet and that Son of Cups, which is information coming in. You may not like the information that is coming in towards you, Aries. However, you need to receive it and be reflective on it. Again, with this moon energy here, think about things that have happened in the past, any secrets that may be coming out, and how do you feel when this information comes out? How does it trigger you? Stay in those feelings in order for you to move through them. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and grab let's do Goddess deck. But then I'm also going to close out with your vibrations. So messages from God Most High for Aries for the month of November of 2024. So you got the dependent and etheric chords. Okay, joy, giving and receiving. So for some of you all, Aries, this has a lot to do with your children. You've got the joy energy here where you are, where she's breastfeeding her child. You had the dependent energy, which is nurturing. You have etheric cords, things that you are attached to, divine lineage, you know, your children, and how you're trying to teach them to be divine creatures and to tap into their divine and how powerful they are. You have soul forgiveness. You have resistance. You have secrets revealed. Level up and manifestation. So the month of November is going to be a time in which you're going to have to let go of any and all resistance that you have towards the change that's coming in. That's how you're going to be able to level up, okay? It is going to be raining on you. You know, this is very much a stormy energy. You had the clouds, you have confusion, but this is where you're going to tap in and be able to manifest the things that you need to manifest, okay? So you're going to have to tap into your spirit of forgiveness for whatever 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords moment is coming your way, and be sure to tap into your joy for the gratitude that you have this month, in spite of all of the negative things that have you at rock bottom, depression, and things of that sort. Okay, you're overall being giving and receiving. The universe is going to be giving you lessons this month, and information and things that you need to learn how to receive in order for you to move forward in your life, okay? That's really the energy that I'm getting. You're going to be given certain responsibilities. You're going to be given certain hardships this month in order to make you stronger so that you can receive the manifestation that you're looking to get, okay? All right, Aries, we're going to close out on vibrational messages for you guys. For the month of November, thank you, God Most High, for messages for Aries for the month of November of 2024. Thank you, God Most High, for messages for Aries for the month of November 2024. Sound check. All right, so Aries, be sure that you are in a space of high vibrational music. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to listen to binaural beats the entire month, but, you know, to find those high vibrational artists, D1 and Oshun, and I'm blanking on some of my other high vibrational artists, but there are definitely a few out there that you should check out, so that even though you may be in a funk, everything around you, vibrationally speaking, can help to uplift you. We got Seek Solitude again. So you're going to be in a space of needing your own space this month. You need to create solid boundaries and joy. Remember your joy. You got to remember to laugh this month. It's going to be difficult. Okay. That's why we got fake it till you make it. We've got let go. You got to release. You're going to have to call on your angels and talk to them. Ask your spirit helpers. Seek solitude and meditate. Sleep on whatever's going on. Because at the end of the day, your intuition has been telling you what's going to happen. You may have had dreams about it. That's why it says woo woo is wonderful. Woo woo is you. You are, that's your ashe. That's your magic. That's your, you know, that's your energy that is helping you live through this physical realm that we're in right now. So heed the warnings. Listen to your intuition. Okay. And then whenever this challenge comes up for you all, you should be at peace knowing that, okay, I saw this coming. This is a part of what I need that's going to make me stronger. It doesn't make it hurt any less. It doesn't make it any easier, but you may have a form of understanding as to why what's going on is going on. Okay. So be sure that you let it go, sleep on it, seek solitude, ask your angels and spirit helpers. Be sure to meditate and never forget that spirit of gratitude. Okay. All right, Aries. So this is going to conclude the messages that I have for you guys for the month of November of 2024. You know that I'm always praying you stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets. Until next month. Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.